Hi there, Dean here from ASAP House Buyers. Are you thinking of moving? Have you called the mover yet in Calgary? Well, here's a couple of things to consider before you do so. First of all, should you do it yourself or should you pay the fees to get a professional to do it? There's a number of things that you should consider during this. One of the things is how much are you moving? There's a lot of cumbersome items and expensive things. Maybe a professional would be a good idea. If, however, let's say your furniture isn't worth as much as it costs to ship it or to move it, then maybe you should just donate that. But that leads me to my next thing. Something to consider is how far are you moving? If you're just moving across town or to the next, neighboring community, then I'm sure that you can, call up some buddies, bribe them with beer and pizza, and that's probably a great option. Maybe you got a bunch of trucks that you can use, rent a U-Haul, great. But something also to consider is how good a driver are you? These U-Hauls are quite large. They don't have great visibility, and a insurance claim could certainly make that move a very expensive thing as opposed to just hiring movers. Um, the other thing you have to think of is what is your time worth? If you have to take a weekend off of work and you could have made, that much money at work as opposed to breaking your back, moving your couches and everything else, maybe you consider, just doing what you're good at, going into work that weekend and paying a professional to do it, and then you're helping another family in Calgary as well. Nonetheless, these are just some things to consider if you're planning to relocate from Calgary to another place, or even within Calgary. Um, Another thing to consider if you are moving cross country, or even a little bit further than uh, across Calgary, is keep items that you're going to need right away in a suitcase. This is just a little pro tip because if you're going on a long trip, you're going to need toiletries, clothes, um, items for work or school, and other things close by. You don't want to be rooting through boxes in the back of the U-Haul, or even worse, if it's been packed away by a professional. So, the other thing is if you're moving further, maybe take the delicates and the fragile items in your personal vehicle and drive it yourself over. There is a risk, obviously, in any move, whether it's doing it yourself or a professional, of something getting broken. So the things that you really care about, that you want to make sure stay um, in pristine condition, it's sometimes best to do that yourself. If you are ready to relocate, we can help you with a stress-free transaction. If you contact ASAP House Buyers today at the form below, or you can call us directly, we'd be happy to help out with moving expenses or whatever we need to do to help make your transition easier. Our direct number is 403 613 8119. Thanks so much. Have a great day.